Hello friends, greetings. Wherever you are, hope this message brightens your day a little bit and brings you some relief, some calm. So my name is Sweta, and I would like to share some great hands-on tips and tools for you all, or for all of us who constantly notice anxiety in our body, in our mind, in our heart, and things happening outside of us, external events, whatever the reason may be. Noticing this feeling of anxiety coming in your body constantly or regularly through the day, or if you have been diagnosed with some, I like to call them as labels. They're very helpful to understand our mind's tendency. So yeah, I think I've been relating anxiety as a mind's tendency in my own direct experience after doing a lot of different kinds of meditation, mindfulness, reading about anxiety from psychology point of view. And so let's dive in. The way we might do this is just invite yourself to sit down wherever, or if you're watching this video on transit or somewhere, just noticing that space around you, so you can just go in a little reflection, self-reflection mode, and bringing in this, or noticing if you already have a feeling of anxiety, or just very slightly bringing it in when you usually feel it. It could be like when you're driving out, or when in the morning when there is rush, you have to drop off kids to school and get to work, or it could be around your food time. It could be if you haven't gone for your physical exercise. So really it's noticing the pattern of anxiety that comes around something to do, something to accomplish, something to achieve in future. So if we have to point anxiety directly, usually I've noticed it is linked to future. So we are thinking something about future in relation to, what's wrong in me, what has gone wrong, what have I done that's going to go wrong, or I haven't done enough as a mother, so now that's going to impact my children. And maybe there's a lot of unsafety around, perceiving the world as not a safe place, looking at all the things happening. So the a lot of underlying emotions also under anxiety are fear, a sense of failure, something is wrong, something that is a belief or a thought that has been given to you, because all our beliefs and our thoughts are coming from our culture, our family, our society, our religion, even our spiritual practices, something that's causing you to believe that something is wrong, something is going to go wrong, and you need to catch up, you need to do something, you need to put in some action that you are either not able to, or you don't see a possibility of happening, or you have too many things going on, and what your mind is telling you, or what's coming to you that you should do in order to achieve that thing, is not able to happen. And that creates a lot of feeling of being unsafe in the body. The body starts to get message that the mind, well, it initiates in mind that there's a problem to be solved and it's really urgent, and if it didn't, then something is going to go wrong in my life, and the body starts getting a message then as a result. of being threatened, being in danger, um, or being incapable, something to do with not able to do it. And the body starts to feel like, when you feel anxiety, you're aware if you have anxiety, there is this yucky feeling in the body. You may have shortness of breath, your mind is just racing, and you just want to suppress it. So there is this initial feeling of actually not initial, even if you have practiced long enough, even after watching this video or thousands of videos and other things on anxiety, is that there is a default mechanism of suppressing the anxiety. So you can notice anytime anxiety comes up, okay, I'm going to breathe, I'm going to do something, I should go for a walk, and all of these methods are beautiful, and please do whatever works for you. This is about noticing that default mode of internally suppressing the anxiety, which is why it keeps coming up. So as a practical tool, and you can do it anytime, anywhere, even when you're talking to somebody, you're driving around, you're with your children, and the anxiety is showing up, and this takes a lot of practice. So please be gentle, kind, compassionate to yourself. I've been practicing it for years, and I still notice that my mind instantly goes to like suppressing the anxiety. So yes, it does take a lot of remembrance, actually, because we forget. So just constantly maybe putting a sticker, putting a note on your message, telling a family or friend to just remind you, hey, just give me a pointer, or having a note for yourself, giving space, which is radical, because every message that we have in relation to anxiety is we need to do something to fix it, that something is wrong, you shouldn't have anxiety. Having anxiety means that something has gone wrong in your life, you have done something that is causing it, so now you need to fix it. And then we have all the mechanisms which are helpful, beneficial. Please do whatever works for you. This is just perspective. In addition to that, noticing these thoughts and belief patterns that are actually creating the anxiety, and all the messaging around anxiety that this is wrong. Usually that's the underlying message. Something is wrong in me, something has gone wrong, something is wrong in the world. And a thought might come up, well, there is something wrong. Of course there is something wrong. Definitely, there is no doubt about it that there is something wrong. So I really invite you to then just take a moment, and if you like, my hand just went on my heart. Really ask your question, is it true? Is it really true? Yes, you're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Yes, we all have many flaws. This world is evolving. It's all about evolution. Our minds are still evolving. Our species is evolving. Our planet is evolving. Does evolution mean something has gone wrong? And it's a huge shift from all that you have been reading and knowing about anxiety from years, but simply noticing, what's the truth in your heart? Is it true? Is it something is wrong, or is it that you're just doing your very best to live through this complex phenomena? Your life. You are life. Now noticing the anxiety, or just slightly feeling usually what happens in your body in relation to anxiety, and giving it space, doing this radical act of giving space to anxiety. So as anxiety shows up in your body, just you could use these body hand gesture if you're alone. Certainly helps to integrate the mind and body, to give that space. It may sound a little abstract initially, but simply giving it space, like allowing it. Why would I want to allow anxiety? You know, that's like insane. I don't want anxiety. That's what I want. I don't want it. So when that's what we are telling ourselves, then we are abandoning, we are rejecting, condemning a part of us. And that just sounds quite violent. But I wanted to say in a way that really brings home that a lot of self-violence and even self-abuse, or these are all harsh words, but if you notice, maybe war is always happening inside of you, where one part is being rejected by another part. So simply just this very small tool of giving space, just giving space to your anxiety, just letting it be. Hello, my friend. I see you are there. Here, breathe with me. Get some space. As Tara Brach says, this belongs too. How can anxiety belong? I want to be as far away as possible from anxiety. But simply noticing what happens. This is you checking out the truth for yourself, having this direct experience, no philosophy, no theory. When you do that, when you start giving space, opening your breath, however short your breath is, usually that's what happens in anxiety. We are not able to breathe. But giving it space in the body. How are you feeling? It's being really truthful to your own truth. How it's unfolding for you at this moment. Is there any sense of relief and calm, which is not to pushing away anxiety, not to fix it, not to blame it as wrong, but simply acknowledging it as a part of you. For whatever reason this part exists, but it is here now. Just noticing that. Notice how you feel in your body when you just do this one simple act of radical compassion, of giving space to your anxiety. Let this truth unfold for you yourself. So, staying in, if this experience is feeling really comfortable, beautiful, then just staying it in for as long as you need. Or else, if you're ready to come out, then feeling your feet on the ground or the touch of your clothes. Just feeling wherever you're sitting or if you're standing. Taking a nice breath, however it is available for you. And rubbing your hands to really come into present moment, being grounded, centered. Even if it's just a little bit. Opening your eyes. So thank you. I hope this simple invitation to give space to your anxiety, welcoming, embracing, if not welcoming, embracing that part of you, and doing it over and over and over again, maybe 1,000 times if you need to, instead of you're anyway rejecting the anxiety 1,000 times. So, and it's your experiment, you know, you run it as an experiment for a week and see what happens. And this is in addition to whatever else you are already doing to cope or manage with your anxiety. This is not a replacement. This is a dimension that is being added to support you to really be gentle and as Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh says, peace in myself, peace in the world. So I think that's the intention of this video as well, to give peace to your anxiety, to have peace in yourself, and see what happens in this experiment, in this live experiment of your own life, to giving space to your anxiety, embracing that part of you, and doing it over and over again. So please remember, you are going to forget it. I'm a good example because I've been doing it for years and I forget it. So, you know, take your time. There is no rush. This is not another to do or accomplishment or something you have to achieve that I got over my anxiety in a week, in a month. This is a part of you that's been here calling you, just like you would. We often direct this welcoming, this embrace outward, feeling that need of welcoming and embracing comes only from friends and family, and how bad we all want it, but are we giving it to ourselves? And we are not taught this. The reason why you may not know it, because we are not as growing up, and hey, it's coming here, so that's where evolution is, so maybe nothing has gone wrong, or maybe something has gone wrong. However, there's nothing wrong in you, and that's the key message. So I hope this video, this simple tool of giving space to your anxiety, just whichever way it works, opening your body, just giving this invitation, opening into your breath, just giving that still moment, that silence, embrace to that part, not with an intention to fix it so that you can get rid of it, not as another strategy so that anxiety goes away, which is something bad and that shouldn't happen, and it has happened, so it's your fault, but really welcoming a friend. All right, please take care, and lots of love from my anxiety to your anxiety and to our collective anxiety, filling it with love, filling it with light. Please take care. Thank you so much.